Welcome to EVE Online, I'm Major Freak. So, I kind of screwed up because there's been new stuff that I added to my all presets, but I forgot to add it to the other presets. So, yeah, it's going to be quite the overhaul here. So, I'll show you what I did. I'll load this. Oh, Christ, we're having third-party server chat systems again. Server issues again. That's fun. Alright, so I had all these set. Now I go here and it would be don't want that for sure. Yeah, go to Jita. Yeah, have that populate. But that one for sure. Okay, and then the entities are these two. And just click, and these two. There we go. I don't think there's anything else new here. Pretty damn sure. Next. Yeah. These two. Yep. These two. And of course, can't forget to save. There we go. That's because if you have that not saved and you try to export, you won't save what you've done. I don't think I need those. I don't think I need those. These Triglavian entities. Better click that actually. Seeker Scouts. Are those the ones that like scan? Those are the annoying ones, aren't they? But yeah, it's transit, so not caring about that stuff right at the moment unless I'm actually in that space going, oh, okay, I might need that. So Titan, unidentified entities, and we'll put those just in case. This'll drone just in case. Yeah, I really gotta update this for Abyssal, but I just don't do that kind of stuff. Alright. Yeah, that's fair enough, capital. Okay. And check this stuff. Transit, nope. Counter surveillance, nope. Do I want to see it on overview? That's basically it. Don't want to see it on overview or... remember those? I missed those. Mobile tractor, nope, nope. Mobile depot, nope, nope. So, yep, and... nope. Okay, yep, and yep, yep, and yep, and yep. Except for the mobile depot. I've got the mobile depot on HUD for the combat. Yep, that's good enough. All right, sorry. It's hard to remember what kind of mindset I was in when I made those decisions. It's difficult to when you're customizing an overview because you've got two things. You've got the brackets, stuff you see in the HUD, and then what you see on the overview. And if you set the directional for active overview filters, what you'll see on dscan. So I like it that way. Some people swear against it. I don't. I'm pretty happy with it. Okay. Think I'm fairly happy. Yeah. Okay. So make sure it's everything's saved, not saved. Save. And the reason I have these set to colors is because when you change the color of the game now, we're using overview tabs, this stuff, you can choose a color. It won't change the color of this. So it's so important to me to be able to get, because sometimes the background will kind of fool you into, not being able to actually tell, okay, which one do I have selected, and this will help. So that's why I do that. Saved. Saved. And now comes the fun bit. Exporting it. Make sure I've got all the stuff in the HUD I want to see. Now, oh, right. Crap. Give me a sec here. Yeah, I'm seeing moons. Good, good. Okay, so everything's good. Now I need to do the HUD for the icons you see in space. So, yeah, no, right? So, this would be all, so I don't have to worry about it. So that's brackets. This would be minor 3. So I've got to load it to brackets minor 3. And this would be minor 3, minor 2. I think this is minor 2 as well. Minor 2, right? Minor 2. And I believe this is 1. Bracket minor 1. And I'll do that. Minor 1. Wait, I'm doing the... Damn it. Such an idiot. No, it's not. Yay me. I need to set this for minor 1. I'll do PVE for minor 1. No, sorry, minor 3. And this would be minor 2. Minor 2. So I'll do that for minor 2. No, sorry, minor. Crap. Minor 1. Minor 2. So minor 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, and 1. So minor 1, minor 2, minor 3. Okay, we've got. Of course, we want the air entities. Thank you. And the last thing I want to see is the mobile, when I'm doing transit. It's the biggest deal to when you're in transit, the last thing you want to see is mobile depots and anything about giant secure cans. When you're transiting, you don't want to see the spam they put out for advertisements and just being douches. So you don't want to see cracked units either. It clutters up the entire HUD. It's gross. It's ugly. Make it go away. So you can see these icons of the new ships for Gateway. So that's pretty simple. That's done. Phew, a lot more simple than I thought. Yeah, it's basically the hard part is deciding what you want to see in the HUD and what you don't want to see in the HUD, and then making sure you don't get confused between that and what you want to see on the overview and the dscan. Yeah. So air entities. Yeah, and once you've got that solidified in your brain as your concepts, then everything else just flows. Okay, so I just revert that to night. Plane. And ship PBE. Crap. Is, I think, pawn. Right? Pawn, yes, good. Alright, pawn. There we go. And I think that's complete. That is a thorough update. Bloody hell. Just so I don't forget. There you go. And then miscellaneous. You can export it this way. I prefer it this way. It's the old school way. Now, can I see the... Yes, I can still see the moons in the HUD. Great. Export. Filter. Edition. Filter. No. That looks proper. Alright, filter. And of course you don't click all because you don't want these to be jamming up your file on your desk in your overview folder of documents for Eve. There we go. And then the best thing you can do is open this up and go reset all overview settings. Blurp. And you go into here and you go documents and you go Eve. Give me a second. Yeah, I'd like to call those audio functions for muting. I like to call them, instead of inactive client muting, I like to call it client continuity, because toggling off the continuity makes it helps you understand what it actually means. Because muting is like, inactive client muting is like, okay, does that mute other clients that aren't active as I'm dealing with this client? Or is it, if I leave this client, it's going to consider that client? It takes the confusion out. Because yeah, I mean, once you understand it, it makes sense. But if you don't understand it yet, it's confusing. So yeah, CCP. Always awesome with the insanely confusing wording, because they just, do they play the game? No, of course not. I used to brag about playing it, but yeah, you're right, guys. Snort on some cocaine, why don't you? Alright. Go, and hopefully it's fixed it'll be fixed for everything. Hooray. Yeah, you have to be very careful. If you screw if you screw that up, oh, shudder. I think it's the 29th today. Is it the 30th? 29th. All right, so this one's easy. Control H. And 2021. 09, 29. And replace all. And just confirm that you've got good. This is the most important. So your all will also show the moons in the HUD. Excellent. Save and import. Overview settings, import. There we go. That's perfect. Now, the most important thing to do is to check right here. Damn it. Okay, see that? Okay, don't worry about it. Don't panic. All you have to do is, well, it would just help if it just docked. Give me a sec. So I just dock.
Docking permission
I think it's
Docking
just a session change, right? So I can just undock. And that should give a jolt to the system, because it's actually done it the way you want it. It's also, the system sometimes goes bleh when you're doing this kind of thing. So is that? Yes, see? It was perfectly fine, it just had a hiccup. All right. So there you go. I'll just share it and wait till I get one of my guys on to start doing it, because I don't think I can change, I can't change the message of the day. But yeah, that is it, and I'm happy with that, and I'm going to immediately go on and see if I can find out about this the skin. It's aspirant skin, and I think you need to be have a brand new character and go through the new player experience and somehow get the skill plan and complete the skill plan, which most people already have completed all of them. But if you're a new player, you won't. So I want to try that out. So with that, I bid you adieu.